Uh, to keep creatures is no easy task. To keep creatures, well, it is not for the faint of heart. But I tell you this, what is for the faint of heart is to learn. To learn about the various creatures here in the Hollow. This is a place where magic and wonder thrive. Where fun is had, children get to run and play, pick whatever figures they want to make a team or a story. This is the Hollow. And I welcome each and every one who is going to be on this live chat tonight. For I am the Creature Keeper. And it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to my humble abode, where there are, yes, 899 animal figures galore, dragons, fantasy, creatures of all kinds. This is a place where kids can have fun. And that is what this is all about. So, as always, setting the rules. Since this is a place for kids and those adults who want to stay children or kids, please no profanity, strange questions that have absolutely nothing to do with what is going on here tonight. You can ask me about sports, you can ask me about that, or anything, of that nature. But, other than that, we are going to be talking toys, creatures, and just having fun. That is what this is all about. So, again, please no strange questions, please no profanity, because you will be gone. Yes, the first question. Yeah, those are the kind of questions I don't answer on here. Those are the kind of questions I do not answer on here. This is all about toys. This is all about just having fun with animals from Schleich, Safari, Mojo Papo, Toy Mini. That's what this is all about. I am the Creature Keeper. Been doing this for over 2.5 years. Going on 3 here pretty soon. Yeah, no Trump questions. No Trump questions with everything going on right now. Or ever, for that matter. One of my black dragons? Of course. This is one of my favorite, not completely black, but you gotta love those black wings with the gold touch. This is the Fog Dragon. This is from Safari Ltd. Yes, absolutely love this figure. This is one of the bigger and yes, heavier figures that I have. You know what's crazy, and I love saying this because it's true, none of the figures in here weigh a pound, which is amazing. None of the figures in here weigh a pound. So, yeah. Um, I don't have any Transformers. I do have robots. No Transformers, but just animals and dragons and fantasy creatures alike. I've got Yetis. I've got werewolves. I've got all the cryptids that have been made so far. Lots and lots of elephants. You name it, I probably have it. If it's an animal or a fantasy creature. Let's see. How's it going, everybody? Wow, we got a lot of new friends on tonight. I love it. You want to see a robot? Yeah. Oh. You want to see a robot? All right, this is from Schleich. This is the lava robot. He's got his giant flaming weapon there, and the little guy driving it. I just absolutely love these figures because they look so well detailed. Oh yeah. This is just one of many. I've got a few. This is from Eldrador. This is the fantasy world that Schleich created. It's just one of many robots. And again, you got the little driver in there, and these guys do come out. You can mix and match all of them. Oh, I love Schleich horses. Yes. Speaking of which. Yes. This is one of my Schleich horses here. Oh, yeah. I love collecting just about anything, really, as long as it's animals or fantasy figures. That's why there's about 900 in here. 900. This is the Shadow robot. Do I work with this? Yeah, pretty much. This is my job. This is my job right now. Yep, I collect, I play, I do all the voices and all the videos, unless my nieces or nephews join me for a few. It's got a little giant rocket launcher, and these things actually shoot far. It's really impressive. And he's got several extras. Several extras. Do you have a black male horse that is running? I do, actually. Oddly enough, this is for... I always forget. I think this is from Mojo. It's not Schleich. But yeah, this is the Mojo version of a black running horse. Brazil. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Well, thank you for watching all the way from Brazil, if that's where you're at. This is Schleich. You're right. I think Mojo... Yeah, I gotta look close at this. Yeah, Mojo has one that looks very similar to this. So... I always get confused because there's some figures that are so close to each other from different companies. There you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I love doing this for kids. That's yeah. I've got 17 nieces and nephews, so and 5? No, hold on. 6. 6 of them have done a lot of videos with me, so. No, you have a good one there, mate. You have a good one. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite horses. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of horses. I'm not one of those that has like a bajillion horses. But you know. I have never had anybody join a live before. I mean, you are live. You are joining the live right now. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Catnap. Yeah, catnaps are nice. Catnaps are very, very nice. Yeah. Especially when you don't have weird dreams. I had a lot of weird dreams last night, so didn't sleep all that great. uh, went to bed a little later than I wanted, but you know, I am a bit of a night owl, so my imagination works. It goes crazy during, you know, late night. So I'm always hanging out in here, late at night, and just thinking, okay, if I made a team of 5 or 6 or 7 figures, what would I do? Okay, let's get a gorilla, let's get a dragon, let's get a shark, you know, whatever. Whatever floats my boat. So, let's see here. You do your live and put it with a number of people. I've never done that before. I will look into that for the next one, because I should be live Friday. Yes, I'll be back live Friday. Always Mondays and Fridays, so I will definitely look into that. If not, next Monday, for sure. Yeah, next Monday for sure. Woo! You know, I'm gonna put this on backwards. There we go. Now you can see. I definitely have to look into that, because I have not seen that button. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that. Thanks for running that by me. I'll look into that for Friday for sure. But yeah, Friday. So, tonight. So if you saw my recent post, tonight is all about Eldrador. What is Eldrador? Well, you saw a couple of the robots. There are 5 factions. It is from Schleich, and if you don't know what Schleich is, they are quite possibly the biggest and most well-known animal dragon company in the world, because they've been around for 90 years. That is 90. They've been around. Do you have a black female horse who has black legs? No, I do not. I have. This is quite possibly my favorite horse that I have. This is probably my favorite horse. This is also from Schleich. I love the thicker hooves, the hair. That's probably what got my attention, is just the thicker hair on the mane, on the tail, on the hooves. Yeah, that's probably why this one's my most favorite horse that I have. Yeah, I don't have the one with the white bows. I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I got lucky. I got lucky with this one. I got pretty lucky. But yeah, so tonight, Schleich has been around for 90 years. That's crazy. And they are coming out with so many figures, by the way. Just so many figures this year and next year. Oh my goodness. They're finally coming out with a capybara, however you say that. So I'm pretty excited about that, because I always get asked if I have one, and finally they're coming out. Well, you've got 5 of my most favorite numbers. They are a whole bunch of 7s, so of course. 7. My favorite number is 7. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, so Schleich is coming out with a whole bunch of new figures for their fantasy line called Eldrador. And there's Shadow, there's Stone, there's Ice, there's Lava, and there is Jungle. So I've got probably by tomorrow I will have about 100 of these figures. I've got duplicates of a lot of them. They're probably my most favorite line of fantasy action figures, and quite possibly my favorite line of action figures, period. Oh, sorry, yes, I didn't see that. Feathers. This is true, this is true. Hair, feathers. Blue Boa. No, I don't remember you. Of course I do. Of course I do. I do not think I could forget a face. Nah. I've actually been known to have really good memory with faces and names. So I remember things from like 25 years ago. Oh yeah, I remember this person, he looked like this, or she looked like this, and they had this name, and we were standing at this place. Like, I have really good photographic memory. So, how many horses? Like I said, I don't have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 7, but I have a lot of unicorns. A lot of unicorns. So you could say those are horses too. So I've probably got 25. Yeah, 25, I would say, if you want to count the unicorns. Yeah, I've got a lot. I'm looking at them right now. Got a lot of unicorns. So, can you see all the horses? I'll show off all the horses. Let's see. You did see this one. Yes, you saw this one. This was probably, I think this was my very first horse that I got. Yeah. I didn't collect horses for quite a while, but yeah, this is my very first horse that I got. What's in the red box? Those are all empty boxes up there where I got a whole bunch of Schleich Eldrador figures. So those are just sitting up there for whenever I need to pack stuff up, if I ever need to. This is another one. This is from, yep, this is the Mojo. This is the Mojo one. Beautiful Lipizzanor. I love white horses. Oh my goodness. White horses are probably like Mustangs, stallions, you know. Just pure white. Pure white ones. Lipizzania. Oh yeah. That's right. This is from Papo. This is the armored horse. This is the only armored horse I have from Papo, because unfortunately by the time I got to it, they were all discontinued. So I was very lucky to find this at a thrift store of all places. The horn, unfortunately, or actually one of the ears broke off when I found it. So, but still really cool. Still really cool. If I had the knight, I would totally put him on the saddle. Yeah, this is a very old horse. This is a very old horse. Let's see. Let's see, this is from Safari? Yeah. Safari Ltd. Safari Limited. Yeah. Love these horses. I love the white on here. Just looks really beautiful. Yep, they did a good job. Safari does a good job on horses too. Schleich's not the only one. This one has an unfortunate story. So I found it actually 3 weeks ago at a convention, and a guy was selling it for like $2. I was like, sure, why not? But the unfortunate thing is, I'm gonna have to shave some of the hoof because I think a cat, a cat or something got to the hoof and chewed on it. Because one of these hooves is not like the others. It's unfortunate, but you know, the rest of it's looking great. I believe this is a Shetland pony, if I'm not mistaken. I think I said this is from Safari. Sorry. Schleich. Again, so many horses look the same from different companies to me. But, I mean, it still stands. It still stands. Yeah. So. That is all my horses. That's all 7 of them. Unless you want to see all the unicorns too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of unicorns. Let's see. 7, 12, 13. There might be 20. Yes, I've got well over 20 horses if you want to count all the unicorns. But that's all my horses. That's all my horses. I should get more though. I really should. I've got a hobby store down the street that has just tons of Schleich horses. Oh my goodness. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I will guess how many you have. I'm gonna say 100. I'm gonna say 100. Yeah, I'll say 100. Because I know people, other YouTubers that have like, geez, like 2,000. So if you have 1,000, I am going to be very impressed. I'm going to be very impressed. Yeah, I don't have quite the number of figures that other, you know, collectors have, but I mean, I also don't have the room like other collectors do. Because I know somebody, Night Lioness Collections, shout out to her. A lot of you probably know her. She posts all the time on Instagram, especially. But yeah, Night Lioness Collections. I think she's got like 5,000 figures, which blows my mind. 45. Not bad. Not bad. I was halfway. I was totally halfway. No, yeah, 45 horses. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. What's the oldest one? Like, what's the oldest one you have? If you know, like, you know, what year it came out. Hey, Spooky. How's it going? How is it going? We were just sitting here talking about toy animals. Toy animals. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to collect. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, Samantha, how's it going? How is it going, creature friend? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, doing well. It is finally cooling off here in the Midwest. I'm right in the center of America. For those of you who are not in America. You don't have to. It's all good. You don't have to. Unless you really, really want to. Hey, totally fine. Totally fine. Now, I've got 12 elephants. About... Well, no, hold on. If you want to count the baby elephants, I have 19. Good gravy. 19 elephants. And maybe 12 giraffes. So if anybody likes giraffes. But again, I want to try and make this about Eldrador. Let's see. I just want everyone... Oh. Hey, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian too. So, no worries. I eat goldfish with Nutella. Hey, there you go. Goldfish. Man, that brings back good memories. Good memories of sitting with my friends when I was a kid. Eating goldfish if my mom let me. She was very much against goldfish when we were kids. 46. Hey, that's still, you know, I love it. I love it. 46 horses. That's awesome. That's almost as many tigers that I have. And wolves. Wolves and tigers are my favorite animal. They really are. That one. Goji fan, how's it going? How's it going? I probably got... Of one species of actual, you know, real animal, tigers and wolves are probably what I have the most of. Again, they're my favorite animal. So. You would not believe how many times I sneezed when I woke up this morning. Oh my goodness. It was crazy. It was crazy. What's everybody's favorite animal? Let's throw that one out there. What's everybody's favorite animal? Let's see if I have any of them. Is it a type of sea creature? Is it a fantasy one? I've got How to Train Your Dragon. I've got a few Harry Potter creatures. And yes, before anybody asks, I have seen the new How to Train Your Dragon live action movie. It was amazing. I won't say anything more for those who have not seen it. It was amazing. Let me think there, Black Paw. I'm going to say... I feel like it's a horse. I just really do. I can't think of why it would be a horse. But I'm pretty sure it's a horse. Glitchy, hey, how's it going, buddy? Let's see here. Komodo dragon. Love Komodo dragons. Love Komodo. Man. Yeah. Komodo dragons are super cool. They are very, very cool. That one Goji fan, which one are you talking about? You like these? Creatures and animals? Like these? Because these are all Schleich Eldrador figures up here. These are all the stone faction here. And then down here, if you can see it, I've got jungle, and then ice, and then fire, and then down here I got shadow. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any other comments here. A lot of comments tonight. I have a red Appaloosa family. A retired... I can't read. A retired Appaloosa family from Schleich. A family of horses. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty... I like that. Huh? I'm gonna have to look that one up. Finding retired things from Schleich can be pretty tough. Unless you're very lucky and going to a thrift store. But yeah, so I don't have any, you know, like anime figures. I don't know if I have. I do want Godzilla though. I really want Godzilla. Keep seeing them at conventions, like especially the black and red one, because that thing looks epic. Looks so cool. They were made in Romania. Okay, Romania. Yeah, that's awesome. Very, very cool. I was just looking at what all those symbols are there. Spooky, spooky. A sword. I think I see a dinosaur, a moon, a snake. I think that's what all those are. I love swords. I love medieval. Anything medieval, I will talk to you for hours. And you know why ravens are so bad right now? It's October. Spooky season. It is spooky season. That's why ravens are so bad right now. My raven, on the other hand, he's just sitting there. It's not a real one. Hey, relaxing music. Good to see you. Yes, exactly. It's spooky season. You know, I was actually out getting the mail today, and I heard this, like, caw sound like I've never heard before, and I look up and there's these two sparrows or two ravens flying right over my head. I'm like, yeah, it's spooky season, isn't it? It is officially October when you start seeing them fly around. What is my what is my favorite figure? I am so glad you asked that. Oh, you and me both, buddy. Oh, you and me both. I am so excited for winter. Fall and winter are my two favorite time of years. Time of years? Oh boy. So extra rage. This right here is my most favorite figure that I have. This Bengal tiger is from Schleich. I've probably got 7 of them. That tells you how much I love these figures. Tigers are my second favorite animal. Tigers are my second favorite animal. So anytime I'm able to get one of these, I always pounce on it. Pun intended. Yep, that's probably my favorite figure. I love tigers. I don't have any 3... Well, I have to think for a second. No, I don't have any 3D figures. Not yet. Not yet. I do have a good friend who has a 3D printer. I should ask him to make something. That'd be super cool. Yeah, those tigers, man. Schleich. If you don't know what Schleich is, what rock have you been under? No, I was kidding. What is your most... Okay, my most expensive figure. That is between 2. There are 2 figures that would probably take that spot. I would say this one, the Shadow Robot, is probably in that top right now. This guy is on Amazon. He might be on sale, I don't know. But this Shadow Robot was probably $32, maybe $34. Yeah, I love this thing. And this rocket, this missile actually does shoot. And it shoots far. I'm always impressed at how far it goes. And he's actually got 3 extras that you can pull out. He's got 3 extra missiles. This is part of the Eldrador. Again, these guys, these Eldrador figures are probably some of my most favorite action figures in the world. Literally. That's saying a lot. It's saying a lot. Because I had action figures my entire life. Mostly human ones, you know, Star Wars. Star Wars was such a big thing in my house growing up, so I had so many Star Wars figures. Stormtroopers, mostly. That has one of those. Yeah, I'm not one of them. I'm not that rich. All of my money has gone to all of this. Yeah, good gravy. A Shetland pony that was made. Ooh, That's cool. From Bosnia? That's different. You don't hear about Bosnia very often, especially with toy figures. Huh. That's pretty awesome, actually. It's pretty awesome. For the Empire! You don't know the power of the dark side. That is as deep as my voice can go. My biggest one? Okay. Alright, let's see. My biggest figure. This one. Definitely this one. I gotta move a few things because he's so big. So this guy's from Safari Ltd. They make normal size figures, but then they make big ones. And when I say big, I mean huge. Huge figures. This is the biggest one that I have. This Safari Ltd elephant. And he's heavy. He is heavy. I think these guys are actually hollow in the middle, but they're solid. They are solid and so well detailed. I mean, you can't get any better detail than that of an elephant. I mean, seriously. Yep, he is a big one. He is a big one. There is one figure, though. There is one figure that I do not have, and there's a reason for that, because I don't have room. But it's also from Safari. It's a Diplodocus dinosaur, and I can't even get my hands far enough on the screen. It's like almost 2 feet. Okay, it's almost 2 feet long. It's humongous. It's not that tall though. It's only like 4 inches, but it's almost 2 feet long. Oh, no worries. No worries. Yep. For those of you who are still in school, I wish you good luck. I have not been in school in 15 years. Is there any little drink there? Alright. Let's see. Hey, Glitchy. Thank you, Black Paw. That's awesome. Yeah, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers, everybody. We're almost to 1,000. That is the goal. Oh, we're almost there. I can taste it. So excited. 2.5 years I've been doing YouTube for Creature Keeper, so. Next big figure coming out is the Housekeeper? Or the House Figure? House Figure. I take it that's like a dollhouse. Why so many figures? Well, I'm a bit of an animal nerd. I'm a bit of a dragon dinosaur fanatic. I don't have as many as some other people that I know, but 900 figures is pretty good for me. 900 figures. There are those that have 7,000, which just blows my mind. It just blows me away that somebody can have that many figures. But I needed that. I needed that. All I got is a TV. I mean, what is a TV but to watch me on? I'm just saying. You can use a TV to watch me, all my videos. I just posted my 1,000th video, like, goodness, 3 weeks ago? Almost a month. It's getting pretty close to that. And I needed that laugh. Uh, but yeah, spooky. I love dinosaurs. Oh my goodness, I love dinosaurs. I've probably got 5 T-Rexes. No. That's not true. Seven. 7 T-Rexes. Um, red boxes? Yeah, so those are all Schleich. Those so all my Schleich Eldrador figures that you see on the shelves, those all came in those boxes, so I just keep those for if I need to move stuff around. So hey, I would love to meet all the fans of Creature Keeper. I would absolutely love that. My favorite dinosaur? Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Um, if I had to pick, it would probably be the Carnotaurus. I mean, I've always loved T Rex since I was a kid, but I would probably have to say the Carnotaurus is probably my favorite dinosaur. And I do have one. Had to make sure I didn't knock anything else off. But this is the Schleich Carnotaurus. I've actually got 2 of them. Just because that's my favorite dinosaur. You know, there's so... You're not the only one there, Spooky. A lot of people have been asking me if I have a Spinosaurus. Nobody has made one yet. I'm sure they have, I just haven't gotten to, just haven't gotten to see one. Or get one yet. Yeah, but I just love the colors, love the detail. If anyone has seen the old Disney cartoon that came out in like 2000 called Dinosaur, these were the bad guys. Oh, raptors. Dude. So, raptors are probably in my top 5 favorite dinosaur. So, if you haven't noticed, I'm a bit of a carnivore lover, okay? So, wolves, tigers, foxes, owls, polar bears are so in my top 10 favorite real animals, okay? Dinosaurs, you got T-Rex, you got raptor, Utahraptor, Carnotaurus. So, carnivores, right? Carnivores. um, I mean, I love all animals. I really do. There's not one animal that I don't like, right? I love all animals. Hey, Jordy, how you doing? I am doing well. I am doing well. Ichthyophant. I am gonna have to look that one up. Huh. I'm sure Schleich has... Probably Safari, honestly. Safari's probably made that. A little milkshake. A little milkshake goes a long ways. What is the gold dragon? Oh, that guy? Ah, glad you asked. That, in Story World, is the most powerful creature in this entire room. Ugh. There, let's see. There we go. This is from Schleich. This is the lunar dragon. This is my other most expensive figure besides the robot. This may actually be the most expensive one that I have. Yeah, this dragon is big. This is probably the biggest dragon that I have. I love Chinese dragons. How much was it? Goodness. I really had to wait till it was on sale, but it's like... I want to say it's like $40, without it being on sale. I think I was able to get it for 30, because It doesn't go on sale very often, so imagine if it had a tiny hat. uh, you want me to have a tiny hat, do you? Oh, I will show you a tiny hat. Yes. Yeah, this guy was probably 40 without it being on sale. He's a big one. He's a big one. And before anybody asks, no, this is not real gold. Although that would be amazing. And very heavy. I would not be able to lift this if this was pure gold. Oh yeah. I don't even have 15. Yeah, you know, most of the figures in here, I had to wait until they were on sale. Because there's no way I could pay full price for a lot of these. I mean, I've paid full price for quite a few, but it was worth it. Totally worth it. The least expensive figure that I have is probably like $2 or $3. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. Dollar stores. Dollar stores and Walmart actually have. They're not as well detailed, but they're still pretty cool. They're still pretty cool. These are at Walmart. They're like $1.50. Nope. You don't have to paint them. You do not have to paint them. You can. I mean, there are people that do, that do paint them, but I've only painted one. Okay, I've only painted one figure in my entire life. Mostly because I didn't know if Schleich was ever going to come out with one, so I just decided to make one myself. What about the... What's a oh yeah, that one, yeah, I see. What a Storm Commander? Do I have Star Wars figures? Oh my goodness gracious. One of these days I need to just do an all-out Star Wars thing. Star Wars video, oh my goodness. I've still got a lot. They're all different sizes too. Yeah, I've got quite a few. A lot of stormtroopers. I really should. Well, okay, so here's the thing. My room is all of this, right? It's all creatures, it's all animals. Downstairs, in the basement, I've got almost 2,000, yes, almost 2,000 Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. I've been collecting those since I was like 3. I've still got my original one that I got when I was 3 years old. So I collect Hot Wheels too. I've got Legos up the wazoo. I do have quite a few Marvel. Got a lot of Marvel. I've got tons and tons of Star Wars. Good grief. Lots of books. I'm an avid reader. Yes, I love books. Yeah. I collect a lot. I mean, this right here is the main collection. I mean, this is my job, right? This is my main hobby. But yeah, I actually do collect and race. Yes, I'm a professional Hot Wheels racer of sorts. The hobby store down the street. Oh, of course. Oh man, any of these, my Star Wars figures, my Marvel figures, the Hot Wheels, I play with everything all the time. I'm a 35-year-old guy. Yes, I'm 35. and I have never grown up. I refuse to grow up. I have a whole 3 bookshelves. We've gotten rid of so many books throughout the years. Oh my goodness. We probably had several hundred at one point. We probably have still a few hundred, don't get me wrong. Hey, you don't have to grow up. I never did. Look at me. I'm 35 years old and I collect toys. Good idea. So sue me. Actually, I probably wouldn't, or all these animals would be on you. I wish. Oh man, dude, Play-Doh. I wish I had a 3D printer. That would be so cool. I just need room. I don't have room for that, but that'd be so cool. I actually do have a good friend though, here in town, who does. So I'm gonna ask him one of these days if he can make something for me. Oh, dude, Toys R Us. Oh, man. So way back in the 90s, where I used to live, there was a Toys R Us, there was a Chuck E. Cheese, there was a couple other toy stores within walking distance. And there was a mall too, that also had a toy store within walking distance. Like, oh my goodness. My sisters and I could just walk down there whenever we wanted, right? Like, we could have gone there every single day if we wanted. Ugh. Man, Toys R Us. Those were the days. Ugh. Those were the days. Hey, you know, I'm live every Monday, every Friday night. So yeah, whenever you can come back, Spooky. Whenever you can come back, every Monday and Friday. If nothing's going on Fridays, because I have a very large family, and things happen. So, yep, I have a very large family. There's a lot of us. But, hey, good to see you, Spooky. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. That would be next level, Play-Doh. Oh, that would still be next level. I would... Man. That'd be... You would probably never see me is the only thing. Right? You'd probably never see me. Yeah, I'm not going to be answering anything about Trump. Probably won't be answering anything about Trump. This is all about animals. All about creatures. So... Yeah, no Trump questions here. Unless you have a Trump card. I was never good at playing Trump. Yeah. I don't want to say anything. So. But no, we're all about animals. We're all about creatures. So. As you can see, I'm wearing my wolf shirt. My oldest sister got this for me for my birthday, long time ago. Dude, thank you. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I try to be hilarious, because again, this is all for kids, right? This is for kids. And for the adults that don't want to grow up. Okay, I've got 17 nieces and nephews. Actually, now I have 20, because 3 of them just got married. So I've got 20 nieces and nephews. And I make these for them too. I make these for them. Several of them have actually joined me in making their own with all of these figures. So, but, you know, the other thing I try to be on here is just positive fun. Positive fun. Because you walk in here, like, if you're having a bad day, I walk in here and I'm just like, man, what kind of story can I make? And I just completely forget all my worries. That is just how it is. That's how it works. You just walk in here and it's like, oh man. This is like, it's magical. It's storytelling at its finest. Um, it, I mean, that's how it is. You know, that's me. That's why I started the channel. So I started the channel, and to get my voices out there, because I am a self-proclaimed voice actor. I can do a lot of voices. I can do a lot of voices. As long as I make them up. I'm much better at making up voices. So if you watch any of the videos and you hear a strange voice, it's probably me. It's probably me. Or it could be a few of my nieces too. So. Nope, I love doing this. I love doing this. And I am so... I love how you just show your figures and go live. You always make me happy. Dude, I'm here for you. I am totally here for you. That just... Oh, that got me. That just touched me right there. Thank you for that. No, and you're welcome. You're welcome too. Because, I mean... You watch, and nothing against any of the other YouTubers that do this. Yeah, nothing against them. I feel like I'm the only one that goes live for the fans and actually shows off animal figures. You know, everything I've got. Because I love doing that. I'm a bit of a show-off. I am. Oh, Jordy. Yeah, I love it. I love it, buddy. It's awesome. Since 2020. Oh, I was like, I've only been a creature keeper since 2023. Oh yeah, I did some book stuff way back. Right. Oh man, I forgot about that. Yep, I forgot about that. Wow. Whew. That just brought back some memories. That was before COVID. Look. Good. It's been a weird few years, hasn't it? Well, anyway. This is one of my other all-time favorite figures right here. This is also from Eldrador. This is the Shadow Raptor from Eldrador. This is from Schleich. The thing about shadow creatures is don't touch these, okay? If you are a creature of another faction, don't touch those. There you go. Yes, but a lot better than Temu, I can tell you that right now. It's a lot better. Good to see you, Jordy. But yeah, I just love these. So again, if you are a creature of another faction, so if you are lava and you touch this, you will become a shadow creature. Okay, you will become a shadow creature. So if you are lava or stone or whatever, stay clear of these. There's power in them. There is a lot of power in those. But that's you know, that is Schleich and Eldrador for you. That's Story World. Like I said, there's shadow, there's stone, there's jungle, there's lava, there's my favorite piece of art. I have to think about this one. My favorite piece of art. Wow. I don't know if you've heard of this particular artist, but I watched this guy on TV when I was a kid all the time. I still do, actually. His name was Bob Ross. But man, he did so many incredible paintings. Yeah, no, man. I remember, man, there's so many. Like, he did thousands upon thousands of paintings, so it's hard for me to pick just one. But hey, Alice, how's it going? I mean, the Mona Lisa. I mean, you know, it's the Mona Lisa. Happy little accidents. That's right. Happy little clouds. Happy little clouds. It would be hard for me to pick just one, but I would say any painting by Bob Ross is probably my favorite. Just he worked magic. Like, it was amazing to watch him back in the 90s. So, and it still is. I mean, he's been gone for 35 years. So, yeah, I would have to say anything by Bob Ross would be my favorite piece of art. My favorite painting, I should say. But, oh yeah, the Mona Lisa. I mean, it is, like, if somebody was to ask me, what painting do you think got art really started? I would almost have to say the Mona Lisa. I would almost have to say that. Oh, my favorite one of my pandas. I'll show you. I actually have one. Okay. That would be this one right here. Here we are. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, this one is from Toy Many. Now, if you have not heard of Toy Many, I highly recommend looking them up. They're only like 6 years old, so they're still pretty new. But man, are they cranking out animal figures, and they are doing amazing. This is probably my favorite panda. Yeah. I just love that face. I absolutely love that face. Yeah. Here we go. Let's get a better handle on that. I love the paws. The bottom of the paws. I love that animal companies do this. Yeah, they don't just always leave it completely black or completely white or whatever. They actually give it detail. Well, I hope your cat is not black and white. That would be weird. I might have to call your cat Poe. If you know what I'm talking about. Do I have a giraffe? Oh, oh. I have 12. I have 12 giraffes. I'll show you one. I'll show you my favorite giraffe. Yeah, it'd probably be that one. I'll be right back. Yep, I got 12 giraffes. Let's see. Yeah, I'd probably have to say this one. This is from Mojo, M-O-J-O. This is probably my favorite giraffe that I have. Now I will tell you that Safari Ltd, Safari Limited, shout out to them. They have a giraffe figure that, so this particular one is probably 8 inches tall. They have a giraffe figure that's probably this tall. Okay, it's over a foot. It's over a foot tall. It's insane. That it and it's solid. It's just like the giant elephant. It's solid. It's a huge giraffe figure. I don't have that one yet because my giraffe area is kind of full. Once she was trying to get a bird, so she jumped on the bird feeder and broke it. Been there. Yeah, I used to have cats too. cats and dogs. Oh yes, my cats would try many things that did not work. Yeah, this is my favorite giraffe. So, I do love giraffes. You know, my dad and I, years back, we were at the zoo, and there was a giraffe. This branch was probably, I don't know, 3 feet higher than the giraffe's head. But that tongue, the tongue of this giraffe, I got to see how long a giraffe's tongue is that day. Oh my goodness, it's incredible. Like, he was not giving up either. He was determined to get the leaf on this branch that was at least 3 feet higher than him. And that, I mean, he eventually got it, but man, did he work on it. That tongue was incredible. You say I don't have a sloth? Oh, I don't know. There's kinda one looking at me right now. I might have to call him Flash 100-yard dash. Hey there, Clutch Blocks. You know, me and sloths, you know, we kind of have a history. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yep, I do have a sloth. Yeah, hit me with it. Any animal you think I don't have. I don't have a capybara. I do not have that. But Schleich just announced they are going to make a capybara next year, and I'm so excited. Excuse me. A tongue Sahur? I'm not sure what that is. The tongue Sahur. I don't know. I'm not sure of that one. A badger? I do. Yep. I got 2 badgers and a honey badger. Oh yeah. And the badger's one of my favorite figures. It's one of my favorites. And actually, my nephew, or no, sorry, my niece, was constantly asking me if I had or would get a honey badger. So eventually I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a honey badger. Just for you. Just for you, kiddo. How old is she now? She's like 11? Oh, good gravy. These kids are growing up too fast on me. But there's 17 of them, so... There's actually 35. There's 35 of us in my family. Armadillo, yes. I do have an armadillo. He's behind the bunnies. Yes, there he is. He's behind the bunnies right now. But yes, I do have an armadillo. That was one that I knew I had to get, because you don't see armadillos around here, so. Hey, there's a lot of animals I don't have. There's a lot. You would be amazed how many animals I don't have. I mean, I've got tons of sharks, different types of sharks, dolphins, whales, lots of crocodiles. I love crocodiles. Tons and tons of different kinds of monkeys. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, never heard of that. Yeah, never heard of that one there. Van Brainerd. No idea. What do you do with a broken pin? You put a needle through it. Pins and needles. Yeah, stuff it. You know, I actually just started getting, like, plastic trees and plastic scenery pieces. So I'm actually going to start doing that very, very soon. Once I get some space, some table space, because all of my shelves, all of my tables in here are full. Okay, they're full. So I don't have a whole lot of room for making a safari park, but in a way, you walk in here, this whole place is like a zoo, right? Like, oh, you want to come see an armadillo? Yeah, sure. There's an armadillo up there. And here's the great thing. It's free. This is a free zoo, a free place to come and play. Oh, you want to see a dingo? Yep, got a dingo. Coyote? Yep, got one. A maned wolf? Yep, got a maned wolf. You want to see a wolf dragon? Oh, I've got a wolf dragon. Yes, I do. If I had lots of money, I would buy you a... Oh, goodness, mate. You know, yeah, that would be good. You know what? I could do that. I could totally do that. I would probably be able to fill that up with like 50,000 figures. 50,000, oh my goodness. I don't even know if companies make that many right now. That'd be awesome. I would love that. But no, I would love to display these like a safari park, especially the real ones. I mean, I have so many desert type animals like camels, fennec foxes, African wild dogs, a meerkat. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Like 3 kangaroos. I got a whole bunch of zebras. I could definitely make a African safari. Yeah, they're all branded. Yep, they're all branded. Everything's part of a brand. Schleich actually just started making Harry Potter figures. Okay, that's amazing. I've got a dragon. I've got the hippogriff. I've got Fluffy, the 3-headed dog. Oh yeah, I've got How to Train Your Dragon. You know, you're not the only one that likes to collect Dragon Ball. I don't have any, but you're not the only one that's told me that. I think I missed one here. Oh, a Mario plushie. Ooh. I do love Mario. I play Mario Kart a lot. I will accept anybody's invitation or challenge to Mario Kart. Oh, yes. So, I just want to show off this figure here. So I got 2 of these. And what's really cool is that it can move in a whole bunch of different directions. This is the Shadow Worm from Schleich. This is another one of the Eldrador figures. That is the face with the beautiful red eyes. And what's really cool, it can move in any direction that you want it to. So you can put it in whatever pose. You can have it standing like that, although they don't always stay like that. But yeah, you can have it in any combination that you want. Super cool. Super cool. They just made a stone one, so it would be gray, and all these purple spikes would be green. And I am super excited to get that one. It just came out, I think, a few weeks ago. Waiting for it to go down in price on Amazon. It's like $20 right now. But oh man, the Switch 2, yeah. Right now, yeah, I have a Switch, and I've been playing Mario Kart on that one. I've been playing Hot Wheels Racing on that one. I also play Eldrador Shadowfall, which is where yeah, you can find this guy. You can find this guy in that game. These guys are tough. They're hard to beat, but they're super fun. Super fun to play with too. But yeah, that's Eldrador Shadowfall, and I think it's an Amazon exclusive. It's only on Amazon, and it's on sale. It's on sale right now. So I highly recommend trying that one. Very easy. Well, okay. The controls are easy, but once you get higher up in level, it's gonna get hard. It's gonna get tough. I do not have a PS5. I used to have a PS3 for a long time. Um, like I say, most of my money has gone to this lately. I mean, if there's ever a really good sale on a PS5, maybe. I just need room. We have so much. There's so much stuff in this house. Oh my goodness. This is kind of like my safe place, if you know what I mean. But this. Okay, if you want to see the most evil dragon out there, okay? If you want to know if there's an evil dragon out there that'd be really hard to beat. Ugh. Okay, well, there is a fun shooter game. I've heard of that. I have heard of that. Yeah, Warframe. I've heard of that one. That'd be super cool. But this is the Shadow Dragon. This is the main villain of Eldrador Shadowfall for the Switch. He is big. He is powerful. He hits hard. Oh my goodness, this thing is just wicked cool. I love this dragon. Love this dragon. Love it, love it, love it. He shoots some like purple energy fire from his mouth. It hits. Can we have a house tour? Well, that's gonna be a little difficult. That's gonna be a little bit difficult. I'm not the only one that lives here. If I was the only one that lived here, yeah, you could totally have a house tour. But I'll tell you this, Friday, if you're on Friday, I will do an entire tour of the Hollow, of every single creature that I have. Okay? I will do an entire tour. I've been needing to do that. So, if you want a tour, I will give a tour. Oh yes, all 900, all 900. I'm actually going through a lot of figures right now too because I'm trying to make room for all the new Eldrador figures that are coming out because there's a lot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a lot that are coming out to fight this guy. It's gonna be fun. Do you catalog your figurines? So what I do, and I just happen to have it here because I always try to. Made a binder. The Creature Keeper's Encyclopedia, whether they be real or fantasy. That's kind of my tagline, whether they be real or fantasy. This has all 900 of my figures in it, and they're all numbered. They're all numbered. And there's different categories, like all the big cats. So all the tigers, all the leopards, lions, you name it. Every fantasy creature that's in here. There's a lot of those. There is 238. Actually, 240. Right, I just got a couple I need to write in here. So, yeah, 240 fantasy creatures in this entire place. All the creatures of Eldrador. So, yeah. Got a whole binder. Because I make games with it. But it is also, yes, a way for me to keep track. Keep track of everything. Because there's a lot. There's a lot in here. And I am not done collecting either. Yeah, I'm going to be asking for a lot of certain figures for Christmas this year. We'll see what happens. I just want to see your basement. Oh, well, yeah, all of the Hot Wheels are in containers, big carrying cases, and they're all in a closet. I only take them out when I need to go racing down the street. It is actual Hot Wheels racing, and whoever wins the Hot Wheels race, because there could be 40 of us racing, whoever wins gets $10 to the store, and they've got so many of these. Okay, they got so many of these figures in that store. So that's where I get a lot of these. Is actually a hobby town. Oh, I have, yeah. So I've won. I've at least won the gift card 5 times. Yeah, yep. So I am a champion. It is. You could call it professional if you want. It literally is. Hey, the Kiwis? The Kiwis. The Kiwis. I can't talk. How's it going? You can buy a case to put on. Yeah. Here's the other problem. The basement is 3 different things. Okay. The basement is where I house all of my Hot Wheels. But the basement is also the music room, because we are a very musical family. I sing. My parents have fiddles, guitars, you name it. And it's also the workout room. So there's not a whole lot of room down there. I mean, if we were to sell all of our music equipment, maybe that would be super cool. That would be really cool if I could decorate the whole downstairs with Hot Wheels. Man. But how about this? So I am in my bedroom. Yep. My bed is right over there. Right on the other side of this here chair. I pretty much live in here. My bed and the collection. And I do a lot of my videos right here too. So if you ever see this chair that my phone is on, that's the chair, the famous chair. Red, brown, purple, and sad face. Oh, I see. Okay. Why are we doing colors and sad face? Oh, I see. I got so confused for a second. But no, I mean, I think Friday, if you guys want, I will do probably not an entire tour of all the Hot Wheels. There's so many. There's almost 2,000. But I will definitely show off all of my favorites. Okay, I will show off all of my favorites. My fastest car. Okay, my fastest car. I will show that one off. And I will also show off my Star Wars figures. And my Marvel. Okay, I will show off Star Wars and Marvel. I think you will absolutely be shocked that this is not all that I collect. And if you guys have heard of an old book of games called Mad Libs, I played that so much when I was a kid. I've got over 100 downstairs. I've got over 100 Mad Lib books. It's probably my favorite game since I was a kid. Any Fortnite? No. I don't have any Fortnite currently. I have Zelda and I have Link from Legend of Zelda. And I also have the blue Psycho Ranger from Power Rangers in space. And I have a lot of Metal Figs. Metal Figs, I don't know if you guys have heard of those. They weren't out for too long, but they did Power Rangers, they did Marvel, they did DC, they did Transformers. I guess I do have Transformers. I forgot about that. Yeah. I do have Transformers metal figs. I forgot about that. Do I have any Pokemon? Trying to think. I have Pokemon Mad Libs. I don't think I do. I used to collect Pokemon trading cards for a little while, but yeah, other than that, I don't think I have any. I don't think they ever made like any metal figs of Pokemon, which is actually surprising, honestly. Love Zelda, man. I played Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 64 every chance I got. When I went to my grandparents' house, I played that so much as a kid. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love Zelda. Zelda is probably one of my favorite cartoon princesses. Just I may or may not have had a crush. Spooky! Spooky has returned. Nah, I love Zelda. Yeah, Link and Zelda and Ganondorf is one of the best villains out there. He is one of the coolest villains. Next to this guy, I mean, I don't know if Ganondorf would be able to defeat the Shadow Dragon. That would be amazing if he could. I'd like to see that in real life. So, I'm going to be live for another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes. Trick-or-treating. I don't know. I'm going to be dressing up, though. I always try to dress up as a creature keeper character, which is really just a brown hooded cloak, a wolf staff, my wolf staff, a black shirt, black pants, black shoes, and I always carry a figure. I always carry a figure with me, no matter what it is, because a creature keeper is like a wizard. Okay. A creature keeper is like a wizard. And they excuse me. Sorry. Had a little frog in my throat. Excuse me. I am actually losing my voice. So, where was I? Oh yes. So, a creature keeper is like a wizard. And if they throw, in Story World, if they throw the creature, the figure, up into the air and pound their staff on the ground, the figure will become real. So, if I threw this guy up into the air in Story World, he would become real and huge. Quite big. Oh, yes. And kind of unstoppable. What did you miss? Oh, Spooky, you missed the most amazing thing. This happened, and then this happened, and then this person said this. You didn't miss much. we just been talking about the, you know. I have been told I look like a lot of people. Yeah, I think I'll definitely be handing out candy this year. Yeah, I'll definitely be handing out candy. My favorite Zelda game. Whew. I will say I have not been able to get my hands on the newest two yet. But I would have to say Ocarina of Time. Just, that was the very first one that I played. And it's got a special place in my heart. So, yeah, Ocarina of Time, I would say. But no, yeah, Spooky, if you want to see, I was just showing off the most evil dragon that I have. Oh yes, the Shadow Dragon. Very menacing, very big. Look at those red eyes. Look close. Look at him. Or you will not like what you see. Boo. That's my villain voice. That is my villain voice. If y'all want to hear my different voices that I can do, let me know. There you go. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I think once I get enough money, and by money, maybe for Christmas, I would love that. I would love to play Breath of the Wild. I've been so focused on this. I just haven't had time. Just haven't had time. Been so focused on this now. But yeah, I'll definitely be dressing up. I don't know about I don't know if I'm gonna go out trick or treating, but we'll see. We'll see. We don't. The thing is, like 10 years ago, I probably would have done that because we had so many kids. But now, we're lucky if we get more than 10 kids trick or treating around here. It's like the neighborhood I'm in is very old. Very old. No, I've heard a lot of good things about it there, Creekcraft. I've heard a lot of good things about that one. Yeah, I would really love to play that. So I've seen the graphics. My goodness, the graphics look amazing. Ugh, I need to come to your neighborhood, Play-Doh. Well, it's funny because my brother-in-law's dad, who they don't live too far from here. They're in a much richer, bigger house neighborhood, but they his dad called me during Halloween of like 6 years ago, and he said, "Hey, how many kids have you had?" And I said, like 2." He said, "Really? Because we just had 40." I'm like, goodness. Like, what? Yeah, you want to send some of those kids over here? That'd be great. We had so much candy left over that year. Like, it was terrible. But, I mean, I'm hoping, what would be really cool? This is kind of a dream of mine, is when kids around here, especially in the city, hear about me and hear about this, and hear that I'm doing these videos and trying to do this for them, what would be so cool is if that brought in so many kids, asking me questions about animals, about dragons, about all these figures. I would be so amazed. Like, that would be a dream come true. To go to the rich areas, get the beer. Yes. Yeah, the best candy. It's true. We have 3 Musketeer bars and Kit Kats. Come on. So those are my 2 favorite candy bars. The best. They're the best. I'm sure some get beer candy too. No, not really. That would be weird. I would have to have some talks with some people. Maybe. Who knows, I might have to reveal all 35 members of my family. Yes, there are 35 of us. I'm the youngest of 7, and all the rest are girls. I have no brothers. I'm the baby, and I have 6 older sisters. So, growing up was fun. We'll see. I'm gonna be busy after like 5 or 5:30, but we'll see. I'll try. Well, here's the great thing. I now have 20 nieces and nephews. 17, but 3 of them just got married, and the 6 youngest are now just they are part of this. They are creature keepers like me, because they have joined me in doing so many videos doing their own voices, and those are on YouTube too. So, yeah, the Shadow Wolf Pause Time, I highly recommend looking that one up. The Shadow Wolf Pauses Time was done by myself and two of my younger nieces, and that one was so much fun. That was absolute blast. Um, whoa, yeah, thanks. Yeah, so here's the thing. For the first time in probably 10 years, so usually my family gets together for either Thanksgiving or Christmas, but for the first time in 10 years, all 35 of us are getting together for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Put that into perspective. Let's get. It's gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be so much fun. I mean, the kids. I love being an uncle. I really do. Having 17 nieces and nephews. Oh my goodness. You know, I've often wondered what it'd be like to be an only child, especially after, you know, having seven, six siblings. I've often wondered what that would be like, because I have absolutely no idea what that's like. Hey, you know what? That's the other thing I try to be. That's the other thing I try to be. I'm not a crazy person. I'm really not. I am the most chill, laid back, try to be hilarious, nice person you're ever gonna meet. And that's me. I am the creature keeper. That's my job. I pride myself on that. Dude, you've said so many things tonight there, Creekcraft, that have just touched my heart. I mean, thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, the day that I get to 1,000 subscribers, I tell you, it's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna do the biggest video you've ever seen in your life. I have no idea what that's going to be, but it's gonna be huge. And the day that I get to 10 million views on my shorts, good grief. I think I'm at 42,000, so 10 million, yeesh. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before I can start getting paid, but, I'm having fun. I'm having fun doing it. Doing all this. I just picked out, like, 17, well, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Yeah. 990 subscribers. Oh, man. You know, I found out live that I had 800 subscribers, and that just blew me away. She's not on, but Isabella, who's almost always on. I mean, she would tell you, yeah, he was completely stunned. I was speechless. Like, finding that out live, I was not expecting that. But yes, I was just saying, I picked out 17 because, again, I'm trying to make room for the new stuff that's coming out, and I picked out 17 figures that I'm okay with lending to the kids, to my nieces and nephews, whoever wants them. It'll be their Christmas presents this year, quite possibly. But yeah, once Christmas is done, man, this room, this hollow that as I call it, is going to look amazing. It's going to look so cool. Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go live when I get to 990 subscribers. That would be super cool. So it has been an hour and 40 minutes. I usually try not to go for 2 hours if I can, unless we're having really good conversations. But I actually do need to go. I got stuff to prepare for tomorrow. Got a friend coming over tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. But there's gonna be so many more videos coming out, so shorts mostly, because I've seen that's where I get most of my views. So I'm definitely doing a lot more shorts than actual videos. But again, please go check out the Shadow Wolf Pauses Time. That video was so much fun to make. It's long, it's like 16 minutes, but it was a lot of fun. Well, I don't know about that, but one of these days, that'd be super cool to be a legend. But as I always do before I go off, I'd just like to thank everybody for being on. You guys are awesome. We've made so many new friends tonight. So many, probably more friends than I've made in a single live video. So that's pretty awesome. But I hope you guys have a great night, a great week. I hope that, whatever you guys do, whether it be work, school, Hot Wheels, creatures, Legos, whatever you guys do, I just hope you guys have fun, because that's what this is all about. It's all about having fun. So don't be afraid to be a kid. Don't be afraid to be a kid. Yeah, that happens. But in all seriousness, don't be afraid to be a kid, even if you're 40, 50 years old. Like I said, I'm in my 30s, and I am the biggest kid you're ever going to meet. So, so I will be back Friday. Lord willing, as long as nothing crazy happens. I haven't been able to be live on Fridays because things happen, but hopefully this Friday I will be live, and I will hopefully see you guys again. So, yeah. Thanks everybody for being here, and I hope that you guys, again, no matter what you do, no matter what you guys do, just have fun. So, have fun out there, y'all. Love ya. Bye.